Dawn of the Dinosaurs Part 2? When we last left off on Power Rangers Dino Beast, Xavier, Devon, and Claire would be surrounded by Tyrannoscorns until Xavier would show no mercy to the Tyrannoscorns by jump kicking one of them in the chest, causing a shock wave, sending the Tyrannoscorn flying past Vila as it hit a tree. Vila would say,
"So, you can fight. Now this will be enjoyable."
As she licks her lip at the Rangers, Claire would say,
"Wow, Xavier, that was cool!"
Yeah, man. Looks like you haven't lost your touch.
Of course not. I will never forget Sensei Oliver's training. Remember, we were his best students after all.
Hell yeah, we were.
Let's see if y'all haven't lost y'all touch and see who can take the most out.
Let's do it then.
This should be fun. When I win, both of you are treating me to a movie and buying the snacks.
Sure, why not? That's if you win.
Y'all know how competitive I am. If I win, y'all both buying me 3 new video games.
Claire and Xavier would shake to their heads as Vila would yell out,
Enough. I'm growing tired of this. Tyrannoscorns! Get them!
The Tyrannoscorns would rush the Rangers as they begin to fight. Meanwhile, Billy and Lobo would also have a fight of their own, as Lobo would say,
"You're looking rusty, Billy Cranston. What have you been doing these last 8 months? Are you easily grown soft?"
Billy would dodge every attack that Lobo threw at him, blocking from his right to left, but Lobo would fake him out, landing a hit on Billy, connecting a punch to his guts, ending it with a roundhouse kick, sending him flying back. Billy would be in pain and he left himself back up and would say,
"1, that didn't hurt. 2, I didn't get soft these last 8 months. I kept up with my training. I'm gonna show you why I'm the legendary Ranger."
Billy would completely stand up as he puts his right hand behind his back in an iconic fashion and would say,
"It's Morphin time!"
A massive blue energy wave would burst from Billy's morpher as he would say,
"Triceratops!"
Now standing in his mighty Morphin Ranger suit, Billy would say, "Billy."
"Alright, Lobo. Round 2.
Now the fun can really begin. Show me what you've got, old man."
I may be old, but I can still pull this off. Let me show you.
Bring it on then.
As Billy and Lobo would run full speed to each other as the scene would change to a large crystal ball. As DMA is watching the Rangers fight the Tyrannoscorns, she would say,
"So, it looks like those 3 teenagers became Power Rangers. No matter. They won't stand a chance against what I have prepared for them."
DMA would stand up as she would make her way to a wall, as she would grab a chalk and draw a door on the wall. As it begins to open, a creature with a sword on his left hand would step out from the wall, not from this world but from a world called Purgatory, where demons, creatures, and monster, and the supernatural lurks. DMA would say,
"Welcome to the human world, Calibus." "I need you to acquire some items for me by taking care of these 3 right here."
An image on her crystal ball would show the Rangers as they are fighting. DMA would say,
"These are the Power Rangers. Kill them, and take my philosopher stones from them and bring them to me."
"It shall be done, my eternal. I will not let you down."
DMA would open a portal, sending Calibus to the battlefield to fight the Rangers. Now the scene will switch over to the Rangers fighting Tyrannoscorns. You would see Claire been chased, but you don't know that she is just baiting them, only for Devon to jump over Claire's head to deliver a flying kick, hitting a Tyrannoscorn right in the chest, sending it flying into 2 Tyrannoscorns. On the other hand, Xavier would make quick work of the Tyrannoscorns that he was fighting. Vila would walk up and say,
You can fight really well, human. But unfortunately, you have to die.
A portal would appear as Calibus walked out, saying,
"Back off, Vila. He's mine."
So, my Eternal decides to send a Calibus. So what? She don't think we can't get the job done?
That's between you and our Eternal.
Whatever. Do as you please then.
Vila would vanish into thin air as Xavier would look worried, saying,
I don't like the look of this.
After finally finishing off the other Tyrannoscorns, Devon and Claire would join Xavier as they stand united together, as Clary would say,
Ew, gross. He looks like something straight out of the Goonies.
Alright team, look alive. This thing is here to probably kill us, so don't let your guard down.
Watch that.
You got it, bro. We got your back.
Calibus would vanish, throwing the Rangers off. Billy would notice what was going on and would see the Rangers fighting an unknown creature. He would immediately react, abandoning his fight with Lobo, as Lobo would say,
You are a coward, Billy Cranston. Get back here!
Calibus would appear behind Xavier, saying,
What was that you said? Not to let your guard down? Well, too bad for you, Red Ranger.
Xavier talking in his head.
Damn, he's right. I did let my guard down.
Out of nowhere, Billy would kick Calibus, sending him flying through the air, causing him to slide across the ground. Billy would say,
Good job! We gotta go right now! Put your hands on my shoulder! Now!
With no question asked, Xavier, Devon and Claire would put their hands on Billy's shoulder as they would teleport away safely. Lobo would walk up to Calibus and say,
Get up! There's work to be done!
I know, but the one in blue that hit me got a lucky shot. But next time you won't be so lucky.
The two would then just disappear as the scene would change to the command center as the Rangers would appear inside the command center. Billy would take off his helmet and walk up to the console as the other three Rangers, Xavier, Devon and Claire, also would take their helmets off. Xavier would say,
Alright dude, what the heck was that creature? What the heck was everything that was going on? Because I'm like, seriously, I'm about to lose it. My suspense is too dang high right now. So start talking.
Billy would stop what he was doing and would turn around and say,
My name is Billy. I can't explain anything right now, but we don't have much time. All I can say is that you three are now the Power Rangers, and your lives have just changed. The Philosopher Stones fused with you, so they are part of you, and the creatures that fought are called Tyrannoscorns. They work for an evil woman named Demo. She is a dark being from a purgatory realm that works with these other beings that are a group called the Black Hand, as are Lobo and Vila. The other creature that appeared out of nowhere is from a purgatory realm. It's very dangerous and it's very much like it. So it's gonna take a lot to beat him. That's why I brought you back here to give you the weapons you need to take him down. I see y'all have been trained already, and that's good. But we will talk more after we take the creature down, and I promise you, I will let you know everything you need to know. Let's get to action.
Xavier, Devon and Claire would look at each other as Claire would say,
This seems like a lot to handle. I didn't think I would be put in a situation like this. To even think about what's going to happen if you don't stop that creature. I'm in. I'm all in. What about you guys? What about you all?
You're alright on that one. We have the training, we have the best teacher in the world. Before he passed away, we started off young, as the years went by, and we became black belts. That's why we're able to handle ourselves. But I will join the fight, no questions asked.
That Vila lady called us Power Rangers, and you just called us Power Rangers. So if being a Power Ranger is to protect the world, then I want to be a part of it. I'm in.
Oh, great. This is more phenomenal. I'm happy to hear that you three will make a great team under my guidance. But first, here are your Dino Beast morphers.
Billy would hand Xavier, Devon and Claire their morphers as the morphing energy would bestow itself in the morpher. An alarm would go off, having Claire to say,
Oh my god, that sound scared the crap out of me.
Yo, Billy, what's up with the alarm?
Billy would run over to the monitors to see what set off the alarm. As it is shown on the screen, Calibus would be destroying the city, as he would say,
Come on out, Rangers, or I will destroy the city until it's nothing left.
Devon would say,
Alright right. We have to do something before he tears the city apart.
Don't worry, you will. I'm going to transport you there. Put your helmets on.
The Rangers would put their helmets on as Billy would get the teleportation ready as the Ranger's body beings to glow. As the Ranger's colors Xavier would let out.
Back to action.
Xavier, Devin, and Claire would be transported to the city, but meanwhile, before the Rangers was teleported, something small would fly of Billy's boot and would fly over to console where all the data will be stored with the Rangers. Weapons, Zords, vehicles, and Morpher schematics, and we proceeded to download them. Right when the Rangers got teleported, the Fly would attach himself to Xavier boot, also been teleported with the Rangers. Once the Rangers have arrived, the Fly would fly off into the sky. Calibus would notice the Rangers and would full-on attack them, catching them off guard as sparks fly everywhere as the Rangers would hit the ground, barely getting up after that strong hit. Calibus would laugh out, saying,
You Rangers are nothing but humans playing dress up. You can't win. You all are weak.
with saying that would spark a fire within Claire, as she would say,
Thank you for reminding me what this guy said to me all those years ago at my first martial arts tournament. He called me weak, as did his friends, and that I can't beat him, and I should just give up. But I didn't. I looked my sensei in his eyes. I found the will to win. You are the weak one. Terra Dual Sabers!
two saber short swords would appear in Claire's hands, both with her Terrazord at the hilt of the sabers coated in all yellow as the sharp blade is silver. Xavier and Devin would stand up and stand next. Claire, as Devin would say,
No matter how many times we get knocked down, we will always get back up! Try Lance!
a Triceratops lance would form in Devin's hand as he twirls it around. Xavier would say,
Trust me, when we get back up, we're kicking butt just like we're gonna beat the holy crap out of you, Tyranno Sword!
A bright light would flash on Xavier's hand as a sword with the Tyranno head as the guard with the blade sticking out the mouth. Calibus.
You think some fancy little words are gonna stop me? You think you can put me down? You humans are funny.
With that being said, the scene would change with a quick moment back to Limbo. DMA would be watching Calibus fight the Rangers Lobo, and Vila would walk, and as Vila would say,
My Eternal, they are ready.
DMA would stand up off her throne and would say,
Good. Have them come in.
Our Eternal asks for your presence. Now enter!
The doors would reopen as two figures would walk, and both wearing similar suits as the Rangers, but both looking a bit different. The one to the right would be a female Ranger dressed in black with a red design on her suit, both on her arms and legs. Her chest would be the same gold as the other Rangers, with the dinosaur logo on the left chest, also with shoulder armor on it, as well as her side, and sporting a different style helmet with a Spinosaurus on it. Now to the other person on her left, which would be a male dress in all white with black spike design on both his arms and legs, same chest and side style. He too would have a different dinosaur on his left chest and sporting a different helmet as well, but with a raptor on it. As both figures would take a knee, DMA would say,
Rise, my evil Rangers! It's time to show the Power Rangers what true Rangers look like!
Both evil Rangers would stand up as the White Ranger would say,
I never felt power like this before. I'm happy to use it to help you take this world, my Eternal.
As do I, my Eternal. But first, we'll take the Rangers out and bring you their Philosopher Stones.
Excellent. I love the devotion and the dedication that you both have for me. Now, I don't want you doing anything just yet, but go and keep an eye on them. If they do manage to beat Calibus, take them out right there. Now.
As you wish, my Eternal.
The two evil Rangers will make their exit as the scene would change as the Rangers are fighting Calibus. The Rangers will end up getting the upper hand against him, striking him blow for blow with their weapons, as Xavier would jump into the air, having his sword over his head, lending a massive, strong, and powerful strike that would cause massive damage to Calibus, sending him flying back into a roll as he stops and sits up. Clary and Devin would follow up with their own finale attack as Calibus says,
Wait, stop. Enough! Please, no!
Sorry, Freak, but this is the closing hour. Bye-bye.
Claire would land a massive fury strike as Devin would land the final blow, hitting an uppercut strike with his Chrysler Lance, sending Calibus into the air as he says his final words.
Damn you, Power Rangers! Yeah!
With that being said, Calibus' body would start to crack as his body turns gray as he explodes into a million pieces as you would see a smoke cloud. Xavier, Devin, and Claire would celebrate their first victory as Power Rangers. Billy will contact him and say,
I am truly happy for you three for defeating your very first monster. Sorry if I haven't been saying anything. I just been watching y'all the whole time, and you guys did very well.
Xavier places 2 fingers on the right side of his helmet as he replies back to Billy saying,
Thanks, Billy. Me, Devin, and Claire wouldn't be in this position if we hadn't found those philosopher stones. I'm happy that we came across them to do this and to keep our planet safe from threats from like that guy.
Again, I'm very happy that you three did find them. Because if the Black Cat would have found them, there's no telling what would have happened. Now, let's get you guys back to the command center.
As the Rangers will get ready to teleport, not too far sitting on top of the building, holding a sniper rifle as the person would aim directly at the Red Ranger, firing a blast, hitting him directly in the chest as he yell out, "Ah!" Massive sparks would fly up the chest of Xavier, sending him flying back. As Claire and Devin would be shocked on what would happen to Xavier as 2 more blast fires hitting Claire and Devin in the back as sparks fly off of their backs, dropping them to the ground. The scene will go back to the top of the roof on a building not too far. The person behind the attack will be the Dino Beast White Ranger, as he would say.
Oh man, this Raptor sniper is amazing. One shot and they fall so easily. And it's got a little kick to it too. I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty nice shot. You should have seen how their bodies flopped when you shot them in the back.
I must have blinked on that part. Got too excited on how sweet this Raptor sniper is. Reminds me of the good old days.
Enough talk. Let's go down there and pay them a little visit. Let them know who the real Rangers are.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. This should be fun.
The 2 Rangers would streak right off the roof towards the Rangers, as Xavier, Devin, and Claire would be. They would be in so much pain as they could barely stand up. Billy would speak out over the mic, saying,
Hey, are you guys alright over there? You should have been back by now. What happened?
Claire, Devin, and Xavier would finally stand up before White could say anything. Out of nowhere, a white and black streak would strike them multiple times, sending sparks everywhere as the Rangers would get lift off their feet, as their bodies would alternate into a backflip, landing face first as they lift their heads up, as they would see nothing but a blur as their ears are ringing. Claire, Devin, and Xavier would see 2 people walking towards them as their vision will start to clear up. Standing in front of them would be 2 more Power Rangers, a female Black Ranger, and a male White Ranger, as the 2 laugh uncontrollably. Back at the command center, Billy would look on the monitors as he would see the 2 Rangers. He would say to himself,
No. This can't be 2 more Rangers? But how? Their suits look exactly like Xavier, Claire, and Devin. How is that even possible?
Back in the city, as the Black and White Ranger would look down on Devin, Claire, and Xavier, as the Black Dino Beast Ranger would say,
You see, this is why you Rangers are pathetic. Y'all are like ants beneath us. Well, welcome to the new age, where nothing but darkness will reign supreme.
To be continued. On the next Power Rangers, Dino Beast. E3. Dino Black and White.
eyes, danger crawling through the skies. Clad in armor we unite, samurais we fight the night. Ancient powers in our hands, defend the world, defend our lands.